All right, guys. All right, guys. Squeeze together here. Come on. Can you get in a little bit? You just kind of come in here a little bit. All right, guys. Family photograph. Okay. Count of three. Halloween at the Manor. 1, 2, 3. Halloween at the Manor. Hey everybody, how you guys doing out there today? Welcome back to another episode of Halloween at the Manor. So this is going to be our haunt update video number 7. And today is Friday, September the 15th. And it is an absolutely gorgeous day here in Pennsylvania. I actually took the day off from work today, and this is the first day it actually feels like fall here. I think like most of the rest of the country, for like the last three and a half weeks, it's been in the 90s almost every day, really humid. It's just been kind of awful. So I'm actually in a long sleeve t-shirt. It's actually kind of cold out, and this is a great day to start putting out the Halloween stuff in the yard. But before we get into that, Vanessa and I really want to thank you guys. We recently broke the 1,500 subscriber mark, which is absolutely amazing because just last year, I think when we started putting out our Halloween videos last year, we might have had around 500 subscribers. So in a year, we've gotten over 1,000 of you guys to join the channel here, and we just greatly appreciate it. We thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you for watching the videos. And I think really the coolest thing is usually daily I'm getting comments from people saying like they're using our like cemetery fence video or our column video or our tombstone video to make props for themselves for their yard this year, and I just think that's absolutely the coolest thing ever. So thank you guys so much. We really do appreciate it. But anyway, let's get back to setting up the yard here. I guess what I'm going to do first is I'm going to open up the shed here and kind of start going through that. I would like this weekend to try to get up at least the fencing and the columns. However, I'm not sure how I want to configure the fencing yet in the yard. Since we're not having the walkthrough this year, I think I can do it a little bit differently, but once I get everything out there, I kind of have to try to figure things out. So why don't we go ahead and we'll bust open the shed here and start pulling stuff out, and I'll tape things as I'm going along so you guys can see the progress, and really hope that you guys enjoyed this one, and let's get going here. So one quick update before we get started here. We did end up getting in another witch mask this week. I ordered this one off of the website, the Oriental Trading Company, and I got an absolute steal on this mask. I think this mask was originally like 50 bucks, and I got it for like $30. And this thing is absolutely awesome. It's made by the company October Studios, and I have seen some of their masks in the past, and I've always wanted to get one. And I can tell you, this thing is absolutely incredible. Now, it's only a half mask, but this thing is amazing. It's very comfortable. I actually might end up wearing this myself on Halloween night. This might actually be like my mask, and I might actually just put like a cloak on and kind of wear all black and kind of cloak myself up. But this thing is really great. The latex on it is really thick, and they even have inside the mask for the nose area, they have some foam here to make it a little bit more comfortable. This thing is absolutely a really great mask. If you guys are interested in this, they still have them on the Oriental Trading Company, and I've also seen these on the website HalloweenCostumes.com. What I'll do real quick is I'll put this thing on so you guys can see how creepy this thing is. All right, guys, so far so good. This is the first year that we've actually used the shed, and I really thought that the stuff would be in worse shape than it is, because, you know, when you have things out here, you know, outside, you know, in the wintertime, there's changes in the temperature and things like that, and I really thought that a lot of this stuff would be kind of be more worse off than it is, and it really isn't. It doesn't look like I'm going to have a lot of stuff to fix, which is great. I kind of thought I was going to have a ton of stuff to repair, but as you can see, I'm making progress here. Just going to try to get out these columns here and this one here, and once I get those out, then we'll head to the front yard, and we'll start setting up some of the fencing here and kind of see what we're going to do. So Mina is one of my helpers today. Hi, Mina. So like we mentioned in an earlier video, this is actually Mina's first Halloween ever. Even though she's 5 years old, this is her first Halloween. This poor thing was spent the last 5 years in a commercial breeding facility, probably pumping out litters of puppies for profit, and we were able to rescue her, and now she's with us. So Vanessa's been buying her all these awesome collars, and we're going to get her a costume, and now she's just kind of taking this all in. She's never never been through all this. What do you think, Mina? Huh? And then of course we have Big T. Big T's been here for all of it. He's used to Halloween, and he's used to helping out. He was our guide last year, taking you guys through the walkthrough, and he's a Halloween pup. All right, guys, so I've been at this for about an hour and a half now, and I'm already exhausted. So I thought this was gonna be easy. I thought it was gonna pull the fencing out. Turns out I had to take everything down from that was on top of this. So all the corpse skeletons, all the other fencing. So now I'm starting to get the fencing out. You can see here that I got the first column lined up, and just kind of starting to outline some things here, what I wanna do. So just gonna start bringing fencing out and columns out and kind of go from there. All right, guys, so we did get one section of the fencing done here. This took a lot longer than I would have hoped. I ran into some leveling issues with that column down there, but I do have one section up, and I hope the rest of this goes a little bit easier. So now I'm going to be working on the front side of the lawn here, and do that. I'll let you guys see how the progress is coming. All right, guys, I've made some pretty good progress so far. I already showed you this side, and then I got the fencing all down the front of the yard here, and I even got the first column up here. This is one of the columns that holds the cemetery archway sign, and it took me a little while, but I got this level, and I got this level as well. I'm not sure what I want to do yet in here. I don't know if I'm just going to put a column here, or if I'm going to extend the fence up more. I honestly don't know. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put together the cemetery archway sign and determine what side over here where I need the column, this similar column, to go over here, and try to start working on this side over here. So I think I'm going to do next. All right, guys, I was able to get the other column set up, and the two sets of fencing here, and I was able to get the cemetery sign up as well. Just like last year, if this thing lasts throughout this season, that's awesome. If it breaks, it is what it is. I know that I ended up reinforcing this over here. I put some 2x2s in and ran it up across there. There was starting to get a slight crack in the pressure treated wood up in this corner here, so I kind of just reinforced this. But other than that, like I said, if it lasts this year, that's going to be awesome. Now, one thing that I've been getting a lot of questions on is what size rebar do we use? We normally use 2-foot long rebar. I'm not sure what the diameter is. However, we do use the 4-foot sections if we really want to secure something in place. So for these columns here, since we have the cemetery sign up here, we have a piece of 4-foot rebar in this cemetery fencing, and a 4-foot piece of rebar in this cemetery fencing as well, and on this side too. So this is in here is a 4-foot piece of rebar, and a 4-foot piece of rebar. So if we really want to secure something down and just, you know, make sure that everything is okay, we will use the 4-foot sections of rebar, but otherwise you can get away with the 2-footer. So as far as what I'm going to keep doing today is I'm going to put another column over here, and I'm probably going to run like maybe 1 or 2 fence sections up, and then I really have to sit back and figure out what I want to do in here. I'm not sure what I want to do as far as fencing in here, so I got to kind of figure that out. All right, guys, quick update here. This is what I ended up doing with the rest of our large fencing. I ended up putting 2 columns here, kind of to finish this off going out of the cemetery. I think this looks good. And then what we did is I just ran what we had left of the fencing up. This is a little bit different than what we did last year. Last year what we did was we didn't have a column here. We just had an 8-foot section of fencing here, and then another 8-foot section here, and then we had a column and a column. So this is a little bit different than last year. The last thing I have to do is I'm just going to run some smaller fencing down here, and then that should be it for today. All right, guys, so I got all of the fencing done today, which is absolutely amazing. I didn't think I'd get all this done on the first day. I finished up here putting in the our smaller fencing along the walkway here. And if you saw our videos last year, we did the exact same thing last year, so this isn't anything really all that groundbreaking. So we have the smaller cemetery fencing going the entire back part of the yard here, and then we have a column here. The only other thing that I did to this area here was I had these 2 gates from last year, and I decided just to use them. I don't know if I'll keep them here or not, but I don't know, I thought they look kind of cool, so I just added them to the 2 columns here. And another thing I did too is I put a piece of 4-foot rebar in the ground here and here, so this makes this whole cemetery sign setup even more sturdy. So this thing is being held down by 6 4-foot pieces of rebar, so I think we should be good. But anyway, like I said, that was a pretty good first day. Like I said, I didn't think I'd get this much done. I did start pulling out some of our larger tombstones, and the only reason why is because there are really heavy ones, and I did not feel like lifting those over the fence, so I just kind of dumped those in the yard before I put the fencing up. So as far as tombstones go, we'll probably start putting those out, you know, in the next few days. They're all in the backyard, just ready to come out here. But anyway, I really want to thank you guys a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned. We will be doing more of the setup videos here. Also tomorrow, we are going to be taking a trip out to Scarecrow's Halloween store. We were not able to make it there last year, so we haven't been there, let's say, 2 years. And both kind of excited to kind of go down there and see what Chris has at Scarecrow's. So we will do a store tour for that, so you guys can see what Chris has, and if you see anything that you like and you're in the area and you want to stop by, you can see our video and check it out. But anyway, again, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and take care. Bye-bye.